Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last we left off, we helped Mordin recover some information from his buddy, instead of actually rescuing his buddy, because that kind of turned out in a not-so-great way. But the good news is that that means that we can start having conversations with him again.
Shepard, how can I help?
Wanna chat?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, updating crew dental records. All Cerberus personnel have cyanide capsules and molars. Primitive. Ocular nerve flashbangs harder to disarm. Anything else?
Okay,
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
so clearly he doesn't have much more to say right now. But we may as well poke around and see if there's anyone else who has anything to say.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I want to be predatory with you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Bye.
Commander.
Enjoy your drinks, asshole. Or something like that. Anyway, but there's still someone else who might have benefited from some time away. Let's go down to engineering. Because we did complete a mission after all, and, well, after every mission, usually someone has something to say. Alright, Grunt, what's up, man?
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Yeah, well, are you even trying to get better? I don't think it's a matter of getting better, though.
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine, and they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strength by doing less than the worst to them.
Yeah, that works.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers, and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
Oh. Oh, Grunt. Oh.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
And he's doing the same thing Rex did. But, oh. That's my precious Krogan. And I forget if I actually fed the fish last time. So, I'm going to take a moment and do just that because I don't want dead fish. It looks like they're at least hungry, so there they go. Alright, so, just based on what I've seen, we're probably not going to get any new responses out of the other crewmates at this time. So,
No messages for you, Commander.
thank you, Kelly. Although, probably should check in with Joker in case he's got something to comment on. He's always got something to say.
Commander.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
it for now.
See you, Commander.
So he doesn't have anything to say. Limited stamina for running. Where does that ever make sense? Oh well. Okay, so we have at least a few more missions to go through. But we're pretty much clear on Tuchanka for now, anyway. And we're all full up there, so we're good to go. So where am I going next? Well, I'm technically going in order of the missions that I want to do, among other things. There are some other missions along the way, but I actually want to save those for a little bit later. I know I'm being a little bit vague right now. Save crashing ship, huh? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to help another one of our companions. in the Valhallan threshold. And there's the Omega-4 relay. Okay. Where... Did this take me to the wrong spot? Did it take me to the wrong spot? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought... Okay. Oh. That's the one I wanted. I went to the Omega... Wow. I have too many flags on the board, I swear. Too many things I have to do. Also, Migrant Fleet. I love this binary star. Alright. Let's help Tali. This is going to be a very interesting mission. Not the least of which because it'll feature some very familiar voices to many of us from Dragon Age, and if I have to point them out, well, you'll see. Alright, so Tali is by default in our party. Morden is freshly loyal. I have quite a few options now. That team is looking a lot more loyal now, isn't it? But, I guess I'm gonna go with a stereotype and take Garrus. After all, he has been also her friend for a while now, so it makes sense to have him along anyway. Plus, you know me, I like keeping the love interests around. Alright, we are good on that front.
This is Tali'Zorah Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali'Zorah.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Huh. Obviously they have their precautions to think of.
Captain Shepard, Tali'Zorah told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Yeah.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people.
Huh.
May you stand between your crew and Har as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Well, it's true. I owe Tali a great deal. I mean, I would not have made it through the first game without her, so...
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially...
Trial?
But I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
What?
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Wait, you did what?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali'Zorah under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Uh-huh. What's going on? This can't be good.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Okay.
I can't believe they're charging Tali'Zorah with such a thing.
What sort of thing?
If Tali'Zorah can't even get a quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Hey, screw you! She's got Shepard. She doesn't need a quarian captain. Does she?
Tali'Zorah of Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Huh.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali'Zorah vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Well, that's not what I was expecting today, but...
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Which is utter bullshit. You're about to see what I mean. Legal loopholes, not. This is a whole bunch of political bullshit. Now here are some voices that'll sound familiar to you.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali'Zorah vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy, your crew member Tali'Zorah stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Of course.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali'Zorah vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zal'Koris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali'Zorah in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Yeah, she couldn't have done this.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Whoa. What?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What?
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
Oh, well, that's
we can
nice.
Discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Well, what a lovely group of people. What a lovely group of completely familiar voices.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
No.
And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Yeah, probably not.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
I see.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Yep. Did you pick up all of the different voices? Well, we can actually pick them up one by one.
It's about more than just killing Geth. Tali'Zorah is guilty.
Uh-huh. Well, let's start with kal'reegar.
kal'reegar.
Shepard, Tali'Zorah, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
I still love this guy.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Tali'Zorah. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Agreed.
Thanks, Kal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Oh.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
So wait, what's this about dark energy?
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
They were present after
Keela, I
all.
hope not. They can screw up a star. The chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Ah.
I hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Oh, come on.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Huh. As a side note, a lot of this is a plot thread that ultimately ended up getting dropped from the series. But it had a lot more to do with the Reapers and their overall plot and why they were doing what they were doing and all of that stuff. But they decided to go a different direction.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
This is true.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
That's true. Well, I'm glad he's good. I'm glad he's okay.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Yep. Oh, it's good to see him back. Alright, so... Admiral Zen. Or, as I like to call her, Space Morrigan.
Tali'Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Yeah, you owe Tali, too.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Practical. Gold. Like I said, Space Morgan.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zal'Koris would run away and hide on some new colony world. Sahrabarik is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Really?
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
Hey!
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Wow, you're super nice.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Sahrabarik is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
Exciting, huh?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal'Koris be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali'Zorah is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
Yeah, because that's a smart idea.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali'Zorah. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
Uh-huh.
You're insane.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay, I officially do not like this woman. And on that note, I think it's about time to cut the episode for Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I hope to see you next time, where we talk with a few more admirals, get a little bit more pissed off, and then try going on to the Alarai. We'll see how well that goes. Hope to see you then.